Fear is a natural part of life. It helps protect us from danger. But what happens when fear becomes overwhelming? This is often the case with phobias. Millions of people around the world face similar challenges. The good news is that phobias can be managed and even conquered. Phobias might make you feel powerless, but they do not have to control your life. With the right steps and determination, you can overcome your fears. This essay will guide you through practical, science-backed methods to tackle phobias. From understanding the root of your fear to gradual exposure, there are many ways to regain control. It is important to approach this journey with an open mind. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Every small step you take can lead to significant progress. So let us begin this journey together. Let us dive into the first step, understanding what phobias are. Phobias are intense, irrational fears of specific objects or situations. They can range from common fears like heights or spiders to less common ones like fear of clowns or buttons. The brain triggers a fight-or-flight response even when the fear is not a real threat. Your heart rate increases, you might start to sweat, and you may feel an overwhelming urge to escape. Understanding this reaction is the first step in overcoming your phobia. Let this knowledge empower you as you take the next step in your journey. Phobias are a type of learned behavior. This means that just as you learn to fear something, you can also learn to overcome that fear. This is the principle behind many effective treatments for phobias. By understanding that your fear is a conditioned response, you can start to see it as something that can change. The concept of unlearning a phobia is rooted in behavioral psychology. When you repeatedly avoid the object of your fear, you reinforce the phobia. Conversely, by gradually and safely exposing yourself to the feared object or situation, you can diminish your fear response. This process is known as desensitization. It is not about forcing yourself into frightening situations. Instead, it is about gradually building tolerance and reducing fear in a controlled manner. Believing that you can unlearn your phobia is crucial. Remember, many people have successfully unlearned their phobias, and so can you. The first practical step in overcoming a phobia is identifying your specific triggers. Triggers are the objects, situations, or thoughts that provoke your fear response. Understanding what exactly triggers your phobia is essential for tackling it effectively. Start by keeping a fear journal. Write down each time you experience fear related to your phobia. Note what you were doing, where you were, and how you felt. Over time, patterns will emerge. These patterns will help you identify your triggers more clearly. This awareness is the foundation of your action plan. Once you have identified your triggers, categorize them by intensity. Some triggers might cause mild discomfort, while others might provoke extreme fear. This categorization will help you prioritize which triggers to address first. By understanding what triggers your fear, you can start to take control and plan your next steps effectively. Section 5. Analyzing thoughts. Once you have identified your triggers, the next step is to analyze your thoughts. Phobias are often fueled by irrational thoughts and beliefs. These thoughts can make your fear seem more intense and unmanageable. By examining these thoughts, you can start to challenge and change them. Begin by writing down your fearful thoughts as they occur. Ask yourself if these thoughts are based on facts or assumptions. Often, phobic thoughts are exaggerated or unrealistic. Recognizing this can help you see your fear in a different light. It can also reduce the power these thoughts have over you. Cognitive behavioral techniques can be very helpful in this process. One effective method is cognitive restructuring, which involves challenging irrational thoughts and replacing them with more realistic ones. This step is crucial for reducing the intensity of your phobia and preparing you for gradual exposure. Gradual exposure therapy is one of the most effective ways to overcome a phobia. It involves slowly exposing yourself to the object or situation you fear. The goal is to reduce anxiety and build tolerance over time. Start with the least intimidating trigger and create a hierarchy of fear. Gradually increase exposure, intensity, and duration. Section 7. Relaxation techniques. Relaxation techniques are essential tools in your journey to overcome phobias. They help you manage anxiety and stay calm during exposure exercises. Two effective techniques are deep breathing and progressive muscle relaxation. Deep breathing involves taking slow, deep breaths to calm your nervous system. Practice this by inhaling deeply through your nose, holding the breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times until you feel more relaxed. Progressive muscle relaxation involves tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups in your body. Start with your feet and work your way up to your head. This technique helps reduce physical tension and promotes a sense of calm. Incorporating these techniques into your daily routine can make a significant difference. Section 8. Challenging negative thoughts. Challenging negative thoughts is a crucial step in overcoming phobias. These thoughts often fuel the fear and make it seem more daunting. By questioning and reframing them, you can reduce their power. Start by identifying a negative thought related to your phobia. For example, I will lose control if I see a spider. Challenge this thought by asking yourself if it is based on facts. Look for evidence that contradicts it. In this case, remind yourself of times when you have seen a spider and remained in control. Replace the negative thought with the more realistic one. Instead of "I will lose control," think "I might feel anxious, but I can handle it." This process of cognitive restructuring helps create a more balanced perspective and reduces fear. Section 9. Rewarding progress. Rewarding yourself for progress is an important aspect of overcoming phobias. It helps reinforce positive behavior and keeps you motivated. Each time you successfully face a fear, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. Rewards can be simple, yet meaningful. Treat yourself to something you enjoy, like a favorite snack or a relaxing activity. Keep a progress journal to track your achievements and reflect on how far you have come. This will help you stay motivated and committed to your goal. It is also helpful to set small, achievable goals along the way. Each time you reach a milestone, reward yourself. This creates a positive feedback loop that encourages continued progress. Celebrate each step forward, no matter how small. Section 10. Seeking professional help. Sometimes overcoming a phobia requires professional help. If your fear is overwhelming or significantly impacts your life, consider seeking support from a therapist. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is highly effective for treating phobias. A therapist can guide you through the process of exposure therapy and help you challenge negative thoughts. They can also provide personalized strategies and support tailored to your specific needs. In some cases, medication may be prescribed to help manage anxiety. Seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you are committed to overcoming your fear and improving your quality of life. Remember, you do not have to face your phobia alone. Section 11. Conclusion. Overcoming a phobia is a challenging but achievable goal. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to confront your fears. By understanding your phobia, identifying triggers, analyzing thoughts, and gradually exposing yourself to fear, you can make significant progress. Incorporating relaxation techniques, challenging negative thoughts, and rewarding yourself for progress are also crucial steps. And if needed, do not hesitate to seek professional help. Cognitive behavioral therapy and other treatments can provide the support and guidance you need. Remember, you have the power to overcome your phobia. Each step you take brings you closer to a life free from irrational fear. With determination and support, you can conquer your fears and live a more fulfilling life.